Here what to expect for this week crypto market outlook, and of course there are a lot of FUD. Okay, there are a lot of panic right now in the market on whether should you continue to hold or should you sell everything, right? This is the main thing that you're going to ask yourself, right? So are you feeling the heat right now? Are you feeling the fear, okay, that's happening in the market? Okay, as you know that the month of September is one of the worst performing months in the crypto history, right? Crypto historical data. Okay, and believe that sooner or later this worst case scenario will definitely come to an end. Okay, so this kind of worst scenario will not last forever, and this is a time you want to pay attention. Okay, and especially when prices are down, that's where you want to take advantage of the situation by accumulating. Okay, because you want to buy when there's fear in the market. Okay, and here what happens on the crypto market, right? Bitcoin went down. Okay, way below 56,000 early this morning. Okay, and why is because of the US stock market went down as well heavily, the loss totaling about $1.06 trillion in one day. Okay, so the whole market went down and Bitcoin also affected. Okay, nearly 100 million in liquidations within 1 hour. Okay, so yeah, this is the thing that you can see right now, what's happening for this market. Okay, seeing a sudden dip hitting within an hour of the stock markets in Asia coming online. Right, so early this morning, you have seen BTC went all the way to 5.7K. Okay, as I've seen also early this morning, really went down. Okay, then of course we can see what happened also regarding on the US stock market, especially like big tech like Nvidia also went down. Okay, and they have some issues within the SEC as well recently, right? In the last 24 hours, having a subpoena. Okay, that they have to attend court hearing on some issues. Okay, and then we have the Dow Jones as well went down, Nikkei as well, started its day down 1,000 points. So that also affect the crypto market. Okay, then we can see 767 million of outflows over the last 5 trading days, 5 trading windows. All right, so yeah, nonetheless, we can see here this coming Friday also we're going to have the non-farm payroll NFP. Okay, so that's where we're going to see whether or not the market will be pricing in on this NFP or will be more downwards momentum after the NFP. Okay, so they're going to announce the unemployment new updates, jobless claims. Okay, right? Data from what? Farm workers, government employees, and private household. Okay, so that's where they're going to give report and there will be volatility coming in. Okay, so you have to take note of what's happening here. All right, then of course, other coins like altcoins also is not spared. You can see like Solana, you can see like other smaller coins are taking a huge dip. You look at Solana down about 6.4%. Okay, Ripple down about 3.1%. Okay, like Toncoin also is down. Okay, I think it is somewhere around 4.6 early this morning. So I think it's a good time to really accumulate after the price went down around that range. Okay, so yeah, you can see the recent arrests. Okay, I think they are still ongoing, this issue. Okay, Pavel Durov is not really 100% released, but I think it's released on bail only. So yeah, while this thing is having issues, that's why you want to take advantage of buying the dip, right? Taking advantage of all the opportunities. When there's fear in the market, that's where you want to buy the dip. Okay, finding opportunities, dollar cost average, and that's where you will see throughout this darkness. And yeah, throughout the whole month of September, okay, you're gonna suffer. Okay, you're gonna suffer this downwards momentum, and by the end of September or the first week of October, that's where you're going to see some light. Then you're going to see market rebounding, starting to recover, and then that's where you're going to see a huge momentum again, all the way to New Year. So how is that guaranteed, right? Because this is the historical data. Of course, past performance does not guarantee future result, but it does rhyme somehow. So you might want to pay attention, okay, and do not bother about the price movement, but taking advantage of this dips at the moment. Then, of course, we move on next. What's really happening? Okay, so we can see, even though when the market is down, but don't forget, what is the biggest thing that we're going to take note here is a smaller coin. Smaller coin is going to make a huge movement. Okay, once this dump is over, you're going to see altcoin rally. Okay, altcoin rally in the final months of this year. Signs of point. Okay, there could be a lot of signals that's coming in. Okay, as you can see, usually Q4, okay, of the halving year or during the bull run year, it is usually one of the bullish sentiment. Okay, so this is a time where you really, really want to pay attention and to really accumulate. Okay, buy on spot, buy and hold on spot, not on leverage. Okay, so you're not going to get yourself wrecked by just trading on that. Okay, so yeah, even though you can see the smaller coins are hitting down, are much lower compared to BTC percentage. Okay, right? So yeah, you can see here the bad news is that Ethereum is currently facing the lowest point, is priced against Bitcoin since the last 1,000 days, right? You can see the chart of ETH against BTC. Okay, ETH is weakening against the Bitcoin. Okay, it is weakening against Bitcoin, and then so does other coin as well. Okay, so we can see a prime example of Chainlink. So Chainlink is actually an Oracle data. Okay, generally surges against Bitcoin in the second half of the year while losing value during the first half. So right now, they have lost more than 60% of its value, okay, during the first half of the year from 2022 to 2024. So now Chainlink is somewhere around $10, not mistaken. Okay, so we bought Chainlink since last year. I think the range will be somewhere around $3 to $6. Okay, so yeah, currently in the money now, we're still in a profit. But I think this is a time where I think the price will continue to tank, and to give you another good opportunity for a second chance to re-entry your position if you fail to enter on those style coins. Okay, and then you can see here currently global liquidity is poor. Okay, however, there's a likelihood of the situation improving as China uses QE, right? What is QE? Quantitative easing to expand its economy. Okay, and then of course, not to forget the US Federal Reserve FOMC meeting will be on 18th of September, which is 2 months from now. Okay, so 2 months from now, they're going to do what? Cutting rates, right? Cutting rates in September. Okay, so cutting rates in September, which will create a stronger environment. All right, so right now we can see, right now the market, right, is really, really pricing in on the movement before the rate cut. Okay, so don't you think the market will definitely go down first before the rate cut, knowingly that it is so bullish, right? You know that the market is going to be very bullish after the rate cut. A lot of people having this expectation. So when everyone is expecting to be bullish for the market, definitely the market will do the opposite. Okay, so that's where the market is pricing in on the market situation right now. Okay, so this is one factor. Okay, so you're going to pay attention on this. Then, of course, moving on next, right? What happened to Toncoin? So, week in and week out, I've been mentioning about Toncoin. Okay, and why is Ton is here to stay? Because of their ecosystem, because of Telegram, with this private messaging, right? So, if you have used Telegram in your daily messaging, you know that you can able to send message and then you can able to delete, right? There is no blocking period, right? And if you do not like what you send or what the person sent to you, you can delete from your end. Unlike WhatsApp, you can't do that. Okay. And of course, all these messages, right, I think it doesn't store on cloud, right? I'm not sure whether it's stored on cloud compared to WhatsApp. It really consumes your data on your messages. So besides that, right, you can see Ton has been really expanding, not only just messaging, okay, but it also creates a lot of gaming, okay, gaming opportunities, okay, gaming app. So they can able to download Telegram, and you can able to play games on the Telegram app without downloading any additional app. Okay, and then of course they have additional features like you can able to have a Toncoin wallet as well. Okay, you don't have to even register a wallet or a seed phrase directly through your phone or the Telegram app. You can able to directly have a Toncoin wallet straight away, right? And it's synchronized with your phone number. That is the security. All right, so yeah, nonetheless, you can see what's really happening now with Toncoin, right? As you know that Binance right now is taking a hold on this thing, right? I'm not sure whether what they're doing now here. Okay, drops key announcement, okay, regarding on the current situation. So as you know, the situation on the CEO, right, 𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝘀 is still unsettled. So I think it's going to stay for quite some time until this thing, while this thing is still ongoing, that's where you want to really take advantage of the dip, right? Even myself also will be dollar cost averaging. Knowingly, the price now is below $5, right? 4.6. Okay, so Toncoin is currently probing key support somewhere around 4.6 to 4.75. And then again, the analyst mentioning that it could go all the way to $3, below $3. So instead of waiting all the way to $3, right? It may or may not happen. So while the price is somewhere around 460 to 4.75, dollar cost average is always the best solution. So it doesn't matter whether the price goes up or goes down, knowingly that you are having exposure, you're having a position on Toncoin. Okay, so like for this month, my strategy is dollar cost average Toncoin for 4 weeks, which means once a week, all the way until end of September. Budget $1,000. So 1,000 divided by 4 is how much? Okay, so you can count. So that's about $250 per week. So you can start dollar cost average, like right now at Wednesday, 4th of September. 4th of September, DCA 250. Okay, current price 460. Then next Wednesday again, DCA. Doesn't matter the price above 460 or below. Right? So you know that 4th of September, you DCA. Then next Wednesday again, you DCA until end of September. Right? Or 25th was the last, right? So yeah, 4 weeks. Okay, this is what you got at the moment to do it. Okay, so yeah, this is just one. Okay, TON is one of them. Then of course, moving on. So we can see regarding on the meme coins, right? So meme coin, as you know, that it is here to stay. Because the last cycle, what happened was that meme coin was the peak of the cycle. So whatever situation that happens during the bull market, like NFTs, IDOs, right, initial DEX offering or airdrops, usually meme coin will be the last to peak before the market goes to a bear market. But what you can see right now on meme coins, right, whether or not meme coin is a peak signal, as you can see, even though the market is actually down, right, even now you can see the market structure have totally changed, the market behavior totally changed. Okay, because people or with dumb money or retails prefer meme coins rather than those high-techy coins that have utilities, because people here wants to make a quick buck or wants to get rich by trading meme coins. So you can see the sentiment is quite strong or quite bullish, even though the market is down. Okay, so yeah, we can see here, right? Trader says meme coins offer something that most crypto assets don't, a degree of freedom from the hostile hands of the SEC. So this is the best thing here is about there is no VCs, there is no founder that is holding the token, right? All you know that it is truly free, okay, for all. That is the reason why people like to trade meme coins. Then you can see here, meme coins are one of the final frontiers. They are somewhat in an unregulated, untouchable position. That is the key here. Unregulated, untouchable position. That is a thing why people like meme coins. So they don't care. All they care is hype, community that is well driven, so that they can able to pump and dump, right? So that's what they want. Okay, so they don't care about the technology. All they hear is for the money, the quick buck, the instant gratification, the dopamine. Okay, so yeah, nonetheless, this is the time that you want to pick some meme coins during this dip. Okay, because I believe some of the meme coins, high quality meme coins, okay, well-established meme coins have potential, still have potential to to give you a run for your money as well. Okay, so you can see trader adds that people are getting into meme coins now because they are relatively cheap, but notes that the wind will eventually shift when traders turn their attention towards quality crypto projects. So yeah, nonetheless, we can see it's all about hype. It's all about community. Okay, which community is really shitting as hard as possible, right? Once the meme coin become a cult, that's where you're going to see the momentum. Okay, when you have influencers are shitting a top reliable influencer, okay, that are shitting a certain meme coin, then this way you might want to pay attention, right? Especially right now, like Tron. Okay, Justin Sun is shitting this Sundog or Tron Bull, T-Bull. So you might want to pay attention, and you might want to do some research or maybe put some exposure on the Tron network, okay, instead of going all in. Okay, so get involved when it's cheap, support the movement, and get in the trenches when and contribute something that carries along the way. So yeah, these are the things that you want to take note, okay, for meme coins, especially if you are really actively trading on meme coins, then yeah, this is absolutely for you. But like I said, don't get addicted to it, because end of the day, meme coins, once they dump, they really can dump hard. Okay, but when it pumps, it gives you that kind of life-changing wealth. That's why you might want to take advantage of the gains. All right, so yeah, these are the news. And then moving on next, we can see here on the on-chain analysis, what is really happening here. So we can see here regarding on the log curves extended. Okay, so this is the on-chain analysis on how far BTC price can able to stretch out or the current market structure, right? You can able to see how far Bitcoin can go based on this log curves extended. Okay, so there are 7 layers here. So currently we are somewhere below this 3 red line here. Okay, so the next level we are most likely to retest is the 94K. Okay, the middle red line will be 130, and then the most extreme will be somewhere around 180,000. Okay, but what we can see here, okay, so high possibility maybe could go up to 180,000, okay, by end of next year along the most optimistic curve for layer 7. Okay, layer 7, that is the final layer. Okay, so what happened to March 2024 was not the final crypto rally. Okay, while most people have agreed on that after the launch of ETF, but now has price and gone sideways for 6 months. So yeah, there you go. Okay, so March, right, it peaked and then it consolidated. Okay, until now. Now this consolidation, it will not last forever. You will definitely find a breakout. So when it break out, okay, then this is the time that you want to pay attention because 94K is still on the price here. Okay, so you're almost to the fun part. Break year 2025 is next, which is next year. Okay, so you know that 2025 is usually the bullish one after the halving. So usually the halving year, you will see some movement. Okay, and then after that, towards Q4, like this year Q4, you'll see some explosion coming up. And then 2025, that's where you're going to enjoy the momentum, bullish momentum. So most of the coins will go crazy, especially the smaller ones. And you have to take note as well on how you're going to take profit. That is your own strategy that you figure out, right? Because no one can do it for you, but only you. Okay, so this is log curves extended. Okay, this is what you need to know. And then, of course, moving on next. This is the thing that a lot of people don't understand. Okay, because I believe some of you here are more to trading. Okay, trading, because here is that the most, what's happening here? CT is crypto trader, not crypto Twitter. Okay, so crypto trader has lost more than 50% of their capital, okay, or whatever income or trading capital that they put in the last 6 months, trying to trade the ranging market here. So again, I said, right, if you want to trade, make sure you put just a small amount to trade, okay, rather than putting your whole life savings to trade, right? Because this is a time when you want to really buy on spot and then there's hold. Crypto is actually a simple job. Just buy on spot and chill. But many do not want. Many can't wait, right? Many hands are itchy. So they tend to, tend to press the buy or the sell button or buy low, sell high, trying to make a quick buck from their capital. But end of the day, when the trading goes south on you, and that's where you're going to pay the price. Okay, so yeah, there's a reason why I keep saying do nothing until the price convincingly breaks all-time high. So this is a range where you probably just sit down and do nothing, or you dollar cost average. Don't even think about trading, okay? Because I've been through that, okay, and it cost me 1 cycle. So holding on spot will definitely give you a higher chance to make life-changing wealth compared to trading. Okay, so if you are still considering to trade, and if you are trading and you're still making losses from, let's say, this year, early this year till now, then that's where you need to rethink your strategy. All right, instead of continue to trade, maybe you might want to shift your focus on buying and holding spot and dollar cost average. Okay, because if you're going to continue to trade and you're going to burn money, then you're not going to go anywhere. Okay, you're going to lose out on this cycle again. So don't waste this cycle anymore. Here, even he said, what? Strong hodl strong. Don't let the banksters steal your future. Okay, so you have to hodl, you got no choice. And then once you hodl, you just focus on other things that you need to do. You don't have to focus on the chart 24/7. Okay, so yeah, you want to pay attention on this. Then, of course, more news here on Federal Reserve rate cuts. What's happening here? We can see the rate cut is happening. There are 2 factors here. Once the rate cut happens, a response to deflationary shocks, okay, also known as crisis. Then the second thing here is a response to gradually easing inflation. Okay, so we are in the latter scenario, which almost results in a big risk on rally. So there could be a high chance of a big risk rally. Okay, and after the cut, that's where you're going to see some sideways movement first. Then you're going to see the historical rally. Okay, so Federal Reserve easing history on the S&P and price return. You can see here what's happening here, right? So S&P is the light blue line, light blue graph. Okay, this is the recession. So a lot of people are mentioning that the recession is already here, right? So yeah, maybe it's just around the corner, right? So that's where the rate cuts coming in time, right, to combat the inflation. Okay, so while this thing is happening, that's where the market will, continue to take advantage of the situation and continue to rally, right? So that's where you want to pay attention, right? Keyword here, big risk on rally. Okay, results in a big risk on rally. So after the rate cut, which is on the 18th of September, there could be another 2 more rate cuts on October or November. Okay, that is the expectation that's happening for Q4. So not expecting one rate cut, but another additional 2 more. Okay, so that is the latest on the Federal Reserve side. Then, of course, here moving on to airdrops. So for those of you who are doing this, ETINA, right? So ETINA, if you are stake or to lend your USDT or USDC, okay, that's where you might want to claim your season 2. Okay, so yeah, the claiming starts on September 30th, which is end of this month. Okay, then you're going to continue with season 3, right? You might want to take note on this. Okay, farming continues. Okay, and then of course more news here on linear. So for those of you who are doing linear, okay, on LXP, okay, even though linear have farmed us a lot, okay, so yeah, you might want to verify your KYC, okay, or proof of humanity here. So a lot of things to do. So you might want to verify yourself in order to qualify for the LXP. Okay, the points that you have been doing in farming for this voucher season, okay, on day 3, you might want to get it done as soon as possible on the 8th of September, roughly about 4 days from now. Okay, and then more news you can see here on Eigenlayer. So for those of you who are restaking your Ethereum, okay, you might want to claim your Eigenlayer tokens. Okay, so for the first season, you might want to claim. Okay, your second season is coming very soon. Okay, season 1 claiming ends on 7th of September, which is 3 days from now. Okay, and then season 2 might be linear distribution. All right, so yeah, you might want to take note on Eigenlayer. So Eigenlayer is a restaking platform for Ethereum. Okay, so I think this month itself also they're going to officially launch their token, which means able to trade. So and for now, the pre-market is somewhere around $3.40. So for those of you who got at least a minimum of 100, right? 100 Eigenlayer, so easily about $340 there. Okay, so that is one. And then of course, here on Scroll, for those of you who are farming Scroll, okay, there could be a high possibility of an airdrop here. As you know that Scroll have registered this domain called claim.scroll. Okay, there could be a high chance maybe of an airdrop that's coming in. Maybe it could be in September, or a checker page that's coming in. So yeah, I think for those of you who have been minting the badges on Scroll, okay, or farming on Scroll, providing liquidity, right? Maybe you might have a chance to qualify for this airdrop, right? I think nonetheless, for those of you who really wants to come in now, I believe it's a bit too late, right? Because this has been running since last year till now. So maybe I think the timeline to farm is totally over at the moment. Okay, it's a bit too late. All right, then of course, more news here on Sony. Okay, so Sony, okay, have this testnet. Maybe you might want to do. All right, maybe you might want to do this testnet. Okay, so yeah, this is a layer 2, a brand new layer 2 from Sony. So Sony, as you know, it is one of the giant company from Japan. Okay, so they're not only focusing on electronics, right? They have like PlayStation, okay, they are arts and entertainment, okay, and now they are moving into this. So you can able to do this. Okay, what you need to do is that you can able to bridge your Ethereum Sepolia. First thing, you need to get some ETH set, okay, a dummy tokens from Sepolia. Then you need to bridge, right? Sepolia to Minato. Minato is the setup here. Okay, so you just need to bridge, right? Okay, let's say example 0.001. How much is it? 240, right? So 240, you just review deposit. Okay, and then you want to, yeah, maybe I'll just hit more. $4.46. Here, 0.1. Okay, so 0.1 initial deposit, right? So yeah, you need to have a Sepolia testnet. Okay, and then you might want to proceed. Okay, so this is just a dummy token. Okay, you might want to do this. Okay, so once you've done sending, okay, after you finish sending, then you need to send back to Sepolia again. Okay, because there are a lot of procedure here, how to do it. Okay, you look at transaction, right? Right, after you deposit, you need to withdraw from Minato to Sepolia. Then you need to claim. You need to claim, right, from Minato to Sepolia. So you need to send back. So that's how the testnet works at the moment. Okay, and then you need to deploy NFT. So I'm not sure about this. Maybe we can do it in future, or you might want to do it later. Okay, so this is where you want to do it. Okay, so let's see whether can we do now. Get started. Our time is not constrained here. It's about 5 more minutes. Okay, so yeah, this one you can do later, but I'm just showing you how you can be able to do. Okay, so this is absolutely free, but again, the funding of this project is still yet to be known. I'm not sure how much they funded. There's no confirmation yet, even though you can see, I don't think these activities will affect any potential airdrop. Okay, if it happens to have, likely to be based on activities after the mainnet launch, right? So yeah, again, like I said, you got nothing to lose here, but your time, is it worthwhile doing this? Since Sony is a big company, maybe you might want to give a shot on this testnet. Okay, so yeah, this is absolutely free. You can do it later. Now, then moving on next to crypto market cap. Where is the crypto market cap now? 1.98 trillion. Look at BTC now, 56.3K. I believe it will going down more, probably in the next 2 days, right? BTC hovering around 2.4. Okay, any gainers for today? Any signs of recovery? Look at Helium, 6% in the last 7 days. Uniswap, 8%. Starknet, 3.6. Okay, so not much, again, not much. I think most of it are taking a huge hit. Okay, look at that. Thorchain Rune, 9%. Notcoin down, about 8%. Atom, 8%. Get Toncoin, it's 4.6. Wow, huge opportunity here. Right? This is a time where it is a price that you really want to enter, 4.6. Okay, so you're going to see that big tensor also. Another one we can look into 6.55. Again, the flow, look at Brad, 17% last 7 days. Another huge steal here. So you might want to consider, right? Brad also. Okay, another meme coin here. Then you've got Ton coin, you've got big tensor Tau. Okay, all right, Ton. So what else here? What else is down now? 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗧𝗧, look at that, 8%. Akash Network down 20%. Look at that. AKT. Then we have Docs 35%. Huge dump. Okay, so Ondo also look at that, 14%. And where's the price now? 57 cents. Okay, so this is a thing that I'm going to really accumulate. Okay, based on all this. Look at Beam. Okay, 15%. Okay, so yeah, then where is Sui Network? Is Sui down also? So yeah, these are the coins I'll be looking to add in for this month. Okay, this is the final month that you want to accumulate. After that, no more discounts. Okay, now we move on to the the total tree first. So total tree, what you can see here, the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Where is it now? On Monday, it is still trending up, momentum, pullback, higher highs, higher lows. Might see another pullback here on this middle band. So it might retest back at 479.497. Okay, look at weekly now. So the weekly candlestick, what is happening now? Okay, trending down, it's breaking the support zone. Okay, might revisit around this level here. 466. All right, so that is total tree. So total tree is breaking down. If you look on next to the Ethereum against Bitcoin, right? So where is the Ethereum against Bitcoin? See here, trending is down. Okay, look at the monthly descending. Okay, descending like this is still within the descending channel. Okay, but the price is actually breaking down. So I might see next support will be here. Okay, this level is still maintaining. Let's see on weekly. So the weekly candlestick, okay, trend is actually breaking down. We have also broke past the critical support zone, which is here, 0.04635. So short-term pullback may be here at the south zone before breaking down again. So that is for sure, maybe yes. Then look at daily. Okay, you can see daily sideways consolidation. Maybe this could be a short-term rebound back. Okay, H4 setup is doing what? Breaking up. Let's see whether can you able to close past the middle band. Okay, so it's ranging now for Ethereum against Bitcoin. Now, if you look on next to BTC, right? Let's look at BTC. So BTC now heading down again. Now, this is a time when you really want to pay attention. Should you be panicking now? Maybe not. Okay, so this price here needs to maintain this level here. This is 61.2, and then here is somewhere around 58.9, but it's breaking down. So you might see around this level max, 47.3. That is on the month time frame. Now on weekly, what is happening now on weekly? Price, you can see. Last weekly candlestick, what happened? Close below the previous candle, which is a bearish engulfing. So bearish engulfing, which means downtrend movement. Okay, high possibility of a break towards the downside. Might see around this level to be playing out at 52.2. If not, most likely might come back down to settle back around here on the time frame at 44K to 52K. This range here, very critical. Okay, for the Bitcoin price to be playing around here for this whole month. Okay, so yeah, this is the one here. Then if you don't want to daily, right? How's daily doing? Daily break below the middle band. Now we're testing the lower BB. So the next support will be here. This will be the final critical support, 53.9 or 54K. So you break this one, and then 52 is next, leading up all the way to 44 here, this range. Okay, so yeah, this is a time where it is quite crucial. Okay, look at Ethereum now, 2.4. Okay, it's breaking lower as well. Look at money now, hitting the middle band again. You see, testing the middle band again. Okay, 2405. If we hit lower again, okay, you might see around this level here. Okay, this is how much here? 1936. Now, if any altcoins you want me to look at, feel free to put in the chat box. All right. So overall, you can see the market is actually breaking down. We're testing, and then maybe to consolidate or to settle down around this range, maybe for this week. Let's see. Okay, this will be a range here. 2245 will be the critical level here. Not then 1936 will be next for Ethereum. Okay, so we can see here the setup, and you can see it's breaking down. Okay, now just hovering above the lower BB. Okay, so that's Ethereum for you. Then we're going to move on next to the altcoins. They're going to accumulate now. Let's look at Ton coin. Right, Ton. See, Ton coin, 4.63. Look at that. Okay, and how far can this go? Fibonacci from the top to this low. Okay, right, might see this level is like 4.28. Okay, if it continues a little, even more low, the middle band will be next, which will beat somewhere around the 3.33 or 3.4. So yeah, it's still on the cards for 3.4, but 4.6 is really a good price to redeem DCA. Okay, compared to the all-time high at 8.25, that is about half the price. Okay, half price discount, don't you want? Okay, now you can see on weekly we did a momentum sell, so you know that it's a bearish signal that's coming in. Okay, 4.28 will be next. Okay, then leading up to 3.4. Okay, so you might want to really start paying attention, right? Maybe this coin is for you, or maybe it's not, but this is just what I'm going to accumulate for this month. Okay, 4.6 there is already happening. So we're going to DCA, right, for this week as well. Okay, so I'm going to add, right, example, $1,000 budget for Ton coin. So split to 4 weeks, which is about $250 per week. Okay, so that's how the dollar cost average. And then, of course, moving on, what else here? You can see, look at Beam. Right, Beam. So another gaming sector. So down. This high at 4 cents. Now it's at 1 cent. Okay, so it's about 72%. Okay, from the all-time high. Okay, so overall we can see the trend is still downtrend, bearish. Okay, maybe you might want to see this critical support to be maintaining. If not, might see a break lower, and then to come down again at this level. 0.009. That is the setup there. Then if we look on next to daily, right? Daily is also breaking down. So your critical support is really crucial here. Okay, it's really crucial around this range. Okay, so yeah, I think probably after NFP, maybe you might want to consider to buy. But already at this low, maybe you might want to DCA a bit, right? For this type of coins. Okay, and then next, what else here? Okay. All right, Akash. Akash Network. So Akash, we can see here, Monday, pump, dump. Okay, price movement is very huge. Middle band is still getting retested, 2.22. Okay, might see again around this level here. Maybe it continues lower, around the 98 cent or slightly below $1. Okay, for Akash Network. All right, so yeah, we can look at the FIBO from this top to this low. Okay, this is exactly around the 0.236. So yeah, maybe this could be a setup. Maybe might retest a bit from there. Okay, to accumulate. Look at weekly now. So weekly momentum sell, go back for the re-entry sell, and it's breaking lower. Okay, so your this support now, which is 2.1, is just hanging by a trend, might break lower. Okay, might see this level to be taken out. And here, 1.37. 1.37, then 1.98. Okay, so it might go lower than that. It might break down again. Okay, for this setup here, for Akash network. All right, so probably last one. Okay, so let's see here. All right, you can see it's a tau. Okay, oh, big tensor tau. See here. Okay, big tensor tau. What's happening? Dump. Okay, this is a 776. So currently it's at 253. 40% here, 67% discount. Okay, so 67% discount, right? Might want to consider. So this is the one support 266. B might go lower. Okay, this big bet here 165. Let's see. Weekly price consolidation sideways. Okay, maybe this could be this level here to be playing out on this support zone. So let's see. All right, this will be quite critical here at the 217 zone. Okay, 217 will be the area to watch. Okay, very, very critical there. Look at daily now. So daily is doing what? Breakdown with a bearish engulfing. Okay, so short-term pullback. Okay, let's see whether today or this week can be able to recover back or to test back here again at $280. All right, so other than that, price is still downtrend. Okay, you might want to go in slowly. Take your time and dollar cost average instead of going one lump sum, because we've got a whole month to DCA. Okay, so DCA once a week will be good enough. All right, guys, so I think that's all I have for tonight. And yeah, recommend some meme coin. Yeah, I already mentioned what you have here, mock, right? Then we have red. Okay, then we have what? Toshi. Okay, so these are the coins that I usually mentioned.